It is time for us to start looking into our summer signing. And right now, I am going to be starting with Joao Pedro. As somebody who genuinely cares about Chelsea, I expect you to come in and sit quietly. Remember to share your thoughts. And of course, make sure you touch like that share button in helping us get to wider audience. Reward by month end. And having said that, is Joao Pedro a good buy for Chelsea or a bye-bye? What I mean by that, do you think Joao Pedro is a good buy for Chelsea or not? Remember, having said that, Joao Pedro is one talent we got from Brighton. Remember, he was on holiday when we signed him. He flew into America at the Club World Cup, made his debut against Palmeiras. He didn't score in that game, and in the next one, he scored two beautiful goals against his boyhood club, Fluminense, helping us in the semi-final to get to the final. It did not stop there. Against the almighty Paris Saint-Germain, Joao Pedro got a goal. The other two goals, of course, came from our boy, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer and Joao Pedro making sure that that Club World Cup, title came to Chelsea. And after that, he came back with the rest of the squad. What I mean, when the leagues officially started, he came back because after the Club World Cup, they went for little holiday, and when they returned, our first game of the season was against Crystal Palace. Joao Pedro, of course, made his first English Premiership debut for Chelsea against Crystal Palace, but unfortunately, he did not score in that game. And the next game was against West Ham United. Joao Pedro wasted no time in showing us the type of a player he is. He banged in goal in that game. He did not also stop that. He did not also stop there, I mean to say. And our next game was against Fulham before the international break. Joao Pedro again did not waste time before he scored for Chelsea. In total, so far, Joao Pedro has scored, 5 goals in little games for Chelsea. Now, looking at this performance so far, Joao Pedro is currently the player of the month for Chelsea for the month of August. And again, he is also shortlisted to win the player of the month for the player of the month in the English Premiership. Now, looking at all of this thing that Joao Pedro has achieved for Chelsea, hitting the ground running without wasting time. No explanation. There is nothing like give him time. Oh, there is nothing like he need to adjust and understand understand, Enzo Maresca playing style. He just adapted and started performing beautifully well. Remember, Joao Pedro is one player that is capable of giving you different positions. One of those players you can beautifully call a utility player. Joao Pedro can play as a striker, his favorite position. He can play behind the striker. He can play as a supporting striker. He can play as a winger as well from both flanks. Joao Pedro is one player that can play in all positions up front. That makes him extraordinary. One player that will got less than 60 million pounds at Brighton, performing this way already for Chelsea. So far, so good for Joao Pedro. Statistically, he is up there. The adaptability is right there. The ability to cut in and create those spaces and even score goal, he is doing it perfectly well. In terms of creating chances and doing all of that, remember, he has been assisting as well. 2 beautiful assists in 3 games for Chelsea in the new season. Remember, as he is scoring, he is also assisting. And having said all of this, to you, is Joao Pedro a good buy for Chelsea or not? Because for me, looking at what he has done so far, the only thing I can say right now is to, cry for him. Joao Pedro! Joao Pedro! Tears of joy. What a player you are. Joao Pedro. What is your thought on the young talent? Let me hear your thought in the comment section. Let's go.